Hello, and welcome to the Socially Deranged, a nipplely cool podcast with Deranged, Gonky, and special guests the Mayor and Caveman. I'm gonna go twerk my fruity booty at Westboro Baptist Church. Take it away, crackheads.
Hey.
All right, that was awesome.
Right.
Hi guys, welcome.
Nice.
Welcome back to the Socially Deranged, a Buttermilk Ranch podcast. A podcast so awesome that your nipples will squirt out buttermilk ranch all over the table and floor. So
Probably not healthy.
Here tonight. Yeah, it's probably not healthy. We're back with Casey. Casey's back. Yay!
Yay.
Golf clap.
Yay, we missed you.
Golf clap.
Yee! And we also
Continue.
we've also got the Mayor, Caveman, and Siege here today for more fun stuff. Say hi, guys.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
I didn't say you have to say hey, guys, but you can do that.
This
I'm
is an
allowed
early
to.
episode of American Dad.
So anyway, shortly before the podcast started, the Mayor was talking about how he can play 4 instruments. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I am mostly proficient in playing the guitar, but currently I play drums as well, and I'm decent at that. I'm trying to be, for the purposes of the youth band that I lead, I just try to do my best Phil Rudd impression, just keep the rhythm, and other than the marijuana possession and conspiracy to commit murder charges, I try not to imitate those.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing drums too, actually, at the moment.
Nice.
Yes.
I have played trumpet before, but it's been like 100 years.
Can you play
100
Freebird
years
on the
ago.
trumpet?
Not since 1915.
1915. Oh.
Yeah, it was a
So-
long time ago.
So, like, negative
And-
60 years before Freebird actually came out, you were able to play Freebird on the trumpet?
Pretty much, yeah. Well, I mean, before Freebird, the thing that everybody shouted out for at concerts was Whipping Post.
Whipping Post.
So,
Okay.
yeah, by the Allman Brothers.
I don't know the name, but I probably know the song.
Probably.
Yeah, it's very recognizable. And of course, playing a little bit on the piano again, and playing some
Very
organ
nice.
stuff, trying to learn some rock stuff, and
I like
trying to do some very long rock things.
I like people who take like rock songs and metal songs and then cover them on piano. I think it sounds really neat a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like some of the music that I do, like I sometimes put it out on piano and it actually sounds really cool, even though I suck at piano.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better.
Sometimes I try to take music and replace all of the parts with guitar parts. So that's just like 26 guitar tracks.
Oh,
playing at once.
so you're Noel Gallagher.
Oh, nice.
I'm just gonna snort like a line of 50 lines of cocaine, and then I'm gonna put 40 tracks of guitar. Oh man, it's gonna sound massive.
What's that?
Yeah.
Best idea
I
ever.
prefer
So like Black
I
MIDI?
prefer the Jimmy Page analogy, but all right.
I think it's called
No,
Black MIDI.
seriously, he put like seriously on one of his songs
He
back.
was addicted to heroin, not cocaine.
Back on back when Oasis
Yeah.
made their Be Here Now album, like Noel snorted, just did nothing but cocaine, and he was like, I'm just gonna put 36 guitar tracks on one song, and it sounds so stupid. You can barely it's at the very beginning of the song. The guitars are drowning out the drum fill. You can't even hear it.
I showed you Black MIDI,
Nice.
didn't I, Lewis?
Wow.
I showed you Black MIDI.
Maybe I don't know.
The goal of Black MIDI is just to create like a wall of sound and try to crash a processor. And so they spam
Oh,
millions of notes on a single MIDI track and just like flood it. And some of the stuff sounds fucking crazy, and then there's just sounds like noise. But if you have
Like harsh noise stuff.
Yes, if you have free time, just go into YouTube, and in the back end of YouTube, you can find some Black MIDI, and it's pretty interesting most of the time. Some of it is people
I'll tell you what.
making an image out of the MIDI notes, and then other people are like actually trying to make something that sounds good. So
Okay, well, there's this one thing that I've been kind of getting into a lot in the last like month or so.
Mhm.
It's not just a genre; it's also an art movement of sorts.
yeah,
It's called Vaporwave.
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 Oh God.
it's good.
Aesthetics.
Aesthetics. It's all about the aesthetics.
Yep.
For those who don't know what Vaporwave
I-
is, Vaporwave is basically just imagine that you find a bunch of VHS tapes in a junkyard and you're really stoned and high. You know, I'm totally stealing this from the How to Be Vaporwave video.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's the best. It's basically just like 80s elevator, 80s and 90s elevator music,
Yes.
slowed down, and then added with lots of reverb added to it, and it's looped over and over and over, and it sounds fucking cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it actually sounds pretty cool.
Mhm.
Well, some of it's
I
kind of
see.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it is stupid, but then again,
I
every
think I saw an
genre kinda
instructional
has
video
that.
on that once.
The whole aesthetic of the thing is actually really cool though, because it's about like 90s nostalgic shit, a lot of Japanese things, and like Windows 95.
Yeah.
Remember
Oh, and
that?
Every album cover needs to have a bust of a Roman sculpture.
Yep.
It has to.
Oh yeah. Oh, this has got to be the pilot for American Dad.
What about the pilot for American?
It's on right now. You can tell by the way the animation is done.
I wouldn't know. I don't.
Yeah,
watch Dad.
I kind of like
I watch
it.
it from
I
time
think
to
it's
time.
better of the three Seth MacFarlane ones
I mean,
because it's the one that he doesn't write himself.
yeah, I mean, of the three
Yeah.
Seth MacFarlane things, it's probably the best one. But that's kind of like saying that that's the best smelling shit. So
Yeah.
I'll
Speaking
occasionally
of-
watch it when it's on.
Speaking of likes and dislikes in Oasis from 20 pages ago, I have an unpopular opinion.
go ahead, say it.
I'm listening.
I don't like Oasis except for Slide Away.
Slide away.
Wait.
I don't know the rest.
Give it what you got.
But yeah, I can understand
Wonderful
that.
you are now.
I mean, I can understand why people wouldn't like Oasis. They're big, they're loud,
Yeah.
and they're pompous.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I
I-
like about them. They're big, they're loud, and they're pompous.
true.
I like the intro to Slide Away. I like the beginning solo to Slide Away, and then when Liam starts to sing, I skip to the next song.
Oh.
I don't think his voice. Like
I don't
if it was just like Oasis with no Liam, like no lyrics whatsoever, then maybe I'd listen to him.
You should listen.
Is that-
You should listen to Noel Gallagher's solo stuff. I'm actually willing to say that he's probably one of the best songwriters in like the last 10 years.
Oh shit.
Just me. That's just me. Like pop wise, the kind of pop songs. Really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't dispute that. I know that the Gallaghers are kind of giant douche nozzles, but
Oh yeah.
or
absolutely.
like
Yeah.
they like to fight with each other on stage every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they broke
But
up.
yeah.
I remember an old episode of Celebrity Deathmatch where it's Noel and Liam fighting each other.
Who won?
I can't remember now. It's been a little while. I have to look that up.
I'm willing to bet it was Noel.
Possibly, yeah.
But, yeah. Oh, okay. Did you guys hear about what happened in Ireland a few weeks, like a week ago?
Shit.
Did any?
Not.
Okay.
What
So what happened was there was I don't remember exactly how it happened, but a law went into effect, and a law went into effect, and it made pretty much any hard drugs legal for a day there.
Crystal meth, ecstasy, LSD,
All of it.
this stuff.
All of it.
Special A.
Oh yeah.
Wait, did they do this on purpose?
No, it was an
No,
accident.
it was an accident. They accidentally legalized hard drugs in Ireland.
Yeah, for a day.
I remember that.
Yes. And it was the greatest day ever made.
That shit was hilarious. I don't even know how it happened, but I'm gonna have to look it up because that's just I don't even.
Uh,
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
you should edit that. You should censor it out. But instead of like bleeping it out, you should replace it with a fart noise.
For the Casey, get on this right now. Put another fart right here, right now. Put a fart right here.
More farts.
More farts.
All the farts.
Let's get some Fuda farts in here.
Everywhere. Different varieties,
Different
lengths,
different widths.
moistnesses.
Like there's this soundboard that I know that has nothing, that has like 100 different farts on it. It's great.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna find
Because people are that immature.
because yeah,
And that's
I don't
what makes
care.
life
I'm gonna be 24 in June, and I don't give a fuck.
I turned 24 in August, and I'll probably be right up there with you.
Yeah, I don't know. If I'm gonna live forever, I might as well pretend I'm young.
By the way, the Liam versus Noel Gallagher fight, Gallagher won that fight. Not Liam or Noel, just Gallagher, because their heads were both smashed in by Gallagher Smell It.
Oh, yeah, I remember Gallagher comes in and crushes
Yep.
someone's head.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Yes.
There's a third Gallagher that I'm a fan of, and that is Rory Gallagher. He was also a guitar player. He's from the 70s, though.
I believe
No one likes him.
No one likes him. No one likes him.
I don't know. Nobody nowadays has probably heard of him, unless you're like listen to classic rock or over 50.
There are plenty of people over 50.
I mean,
Yeah.
Fake huh?
The person I'm friends with on Facebook posted a quote-unquote sexy bathroom selfie.
Oh.
ooh, really?
Yeah, and their window or their mirror is all fogged up, so you can just see like a blur of there. But I'm not really sure if like she's naked or not. But I kind of want as a joke want to type nice tits, even though you can't see anything.
Do it. Nice tits.
Do it.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. So I rolled my ankle running down the hill yesterday.
Why?
Why?
Because there was a rock that should not have been there, but it was.
Maybe you could move out of the way of the rock.
What? Why? It was the Rock's fault. He should have moved.
Of course.
Yeah, the rock should have gotten out of the way.
I see.
Because
Damn you, Dwayne the Rock
You guys are,
Johnson.
I see. You guys are racist against rocks.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. If you want to be racist against rocks, then I just can't. You guys are gonna have to leave the podcast. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Alright.
Alright, fine.
I'll get
Fine, I'm
right
gone.
on that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, man. I'll hate you guys forever.
Good.
So spring is coming, and you know what that
Spring is
means?
coming.
You know what spring means? Spring means more bugs are coming out, and more bugs are coming out means we're gonna have more flies. And let me tell you, I fucking hate flies. Flies just fucking suck so hard. Like they just get in the way, they eat our food, they eat our shit,
Just-
and they make us itch. Alright, that's mosquito. Never mind.
Really just
And
Well,
nah,
going off the rails right now
Just-
with this fly shit.
all I
man.
can say
Dude,
is
yeah,
you were
I'm
getting
racist.
on,
I'm racist.
they were getting on
against
our
flies.
asses for being racist against rocks, but now you're going against flies.
Dude,
Yeah.
flies can like fuck off and fly away somewhere else. See what I did there? Haha. It's a
Good one. You
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Everyone hates you.
Yeah, everyone hates you. Well, I hate the flies. Fucking flies. God, I swear, I have dreams where there's flies, and I take a machine gun and I kill them.
All right, that's kind of excessive, but all right.
Yeah.
Not even adding
And,
Jeff
and
Goldblum.
inefficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's efficient as fuck because it's my dream. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Mayor brings up a valid point. But Jeff Goldblum.
It is your dream.
Not
You
even
are the-
adding.
It's my dream, guys.
even adding.
My dream. I can do what I want in it.
Not even adding Jeff Goldblum to the fly
Hey, look at that douchebag Jeff Goldblum.
could improve it.
I mean, if I saw Jeff Goldblum and he was also a fly, I'd probably shoot him because he's pretty fucking terrifying as a fly. Let's be honest.
Well,
True.
that's what he would have wanted too, is it not?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
It'd be like a kill me meme just brought to life in Jeff Goldblum.
Exactly.
It'd be a double meme.
Yes.
This conversation just happened.
Yep.
Yes, this conversation did just
Yes.
happen.
Sure did. I do like Jeff Goldblum. I like him as an actor. If I were my movie life were to be like a movie or to be followed in some way and stuff, I would want it to be narrated in real time by James Earl Jones with musical accompaniment by Michael McDonald. Gonna follow you around all day.
That would be an amazing movie. Casey, what would you? Explain who would narrate your life in a movie.
I'm not even sure. Can Morgan Freeman narrate my life?
I mean, that's cliche, but yes.
I mean, he's an old man, so I think it would kind of fit my daily routine because I'm pretty monotonous and boring. So I think having Morgan Freeman over the top would just really set this kind of like Planet Earthy vibe. So I'd have to select Morgan Freeman for my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know about you guys, but I would want an extremely drunk Tom DeLonge to narrate my life. I would, because not only would he say the wrong things, but he would also start spouting off crazy conspiracies. He'd be like, Justin went to the bathroom and, oh man, let me tell you, 9/11 was an inside job by aliens. Holy shit, man. He creeps up like a spider, wants you deep inside her.
Wow.
Well,
Carry me home.
I would definitely watch that.
I'd probably put some acid ambient house behind my life too, as like the soundtrack. So it'd be really,
that'd be nice.
it'd be really fucking trippy, like having Morgan Freeman's voice going on and some acid house playing in the background. That'd be just,
Yes.
I think that would be like fucking trip fuel right there. Personally.
Justin was walking around his room. It was really hot in there. Mark Hoppus kicked me out because of aliens. He's an alien.
What would your musical score be?
It would be this. It'd be the soundtrack to Salad Fingers.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That'd be terrifying. Have you
It would
seen any of what's his name? David Firth, is it? No? What's his?
I don't know. Maybe.
The guy who did Salad Fingers. Any of his newer stuff? It's really fucking weird. It's actually like worse than Salad Fingers, to be honest.
What's his newer stuff?
I think I was shown some of his other stuff.
I don't. It's a different level of fucking crazy. Yeah, David Firth.
What is it?
He does like a bunch of like stop motion ish animation. Like he takes a bunch of like invented textures and stuff, and like
I don't think I've seen any of this.
does his own thing with it. If you like check out his YouTube channel, he's got like Sock 5, I think is one of the ones he uses, like a bunch of stock photography from abandoned buildings and like old vintage photos. It's really it's nightmare fuel, just like Salad Fingers was. But
Awesome. That's fucking awesome.
yeah,
Definitely check that out sometime.
yeah.
I would want my theme to be something by Metallica, but with Michael McDonald thrown in, like just bits of him thrown in.
Nice.
Like they would have to write a song. They'd have to write a song that would last 30 minutes, so that they'd have enough source material to like cut up and take pieces from, and they'd have to write it together. And it would have to be part thrash metal and part Doobie Brothers / Motown covers.
What the hell?
That'd be
That
amazing.
would be weird.
That would be the most.
You don't
That would be
know
the weirdest
me, but
thing,
I'm
but the most
your brother. You don't know me, but I'm your brother. Yeah. A fuck of our own.
That would be pretty fun. What about you, Chris? Who would you want to not narrate your life?
Someone just as boring as I am.
So yourself?
Sure.
Awesome. Like, give us an example. Give us an example of how you would narrate your life.
The pathetic man-child continued to sit at his computer, never accomplishing anything worthwhile in life. And holy shit, did he just send a job application to somebody? What an amazing development.
Hey, I know who could narrate your life. Alan Rickman.
Or Ben Stein.
Or
Oh, yes,
whoever played, what was his name? The guy who played Napoleon Dynamite, John Heder, was that his
John
name?
Heater.
Oh, John Heater.
Heater, yeah, sorry, yeah, Heater, might be.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that
I
the
suppose.
Pathetic man-child.
I could totally see
pathetic man-child.
Sat and wasted his life away in front of the computer. Oh my god, you just sent in a job application?
God!
What an interesting development. I can sometimes do a good Alan Rickman impression, but it usually depends on how early in the morning it is.
And I think that the soundtrack to your life would be the music that you put in the Arla's most popular driver.
Yes.
Arla's most
Yes.
popular driver award.
Popular driver?
Arla's most popular driver. Oh my God.
Arl's most poop-tacular diver.
Dipper. Oh my god. You need to make more of those.
Okay.
That's right.
If I made that a regular thing, I'm not sure how long I could keep it up. That's kind of why I stopped.
But what about all the tasty lolly?
Oh. Yeah.
So we have an athletic trainer at the high school. She is fairly attractive.
Yeah. Thinking about
By that, I mean she's rather gorgeous.
getting
She went
those.
to George Mason. She swam and was on the rowing team.
Nice.
Can you get her phone number?
No,
No?
but I did get her to wrap my ankle.
Oh. It's a different level.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Clever stuff.
I'm sure she was thrilled to touch my feet this morning.
I just came back at the wrong time.
No, you came back at the perfect
Yeah.
time.
Oh.
She's probably all like, "Oh, it's 7:55, and I have to touch your disgusting feet."
Oh,
Thanks.
Jacob, I just want to touch your slender,
It's what I've
sexy
always wanted,
feet.
Mayor.
Oh.
She gave me crutches, but I had to give her my cane as collateral.
Oh. Oh my.
Yeah, the world of athletic training is a place.
I bet. I'll tell you.
There it is.
So, at work, the servers they all live off of tips. So, the only way that we can get good tips is if we do some honey dicking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotta add the charm onto that shit so we can get a good
Honey
tip.
dickin'.
Honey dicking,
Honey
like
dicking.
honey potting,
Mm-hmm.
working the customers,
Oh.
giving them a little charm.
Working
And
the
this is why
customers by
And
sticking
this
your
is why
dick in
Justin
honey.
always
Yes.
gets the worst tip.
Maybe showing a little leg, that might work. But so I was
That
talking.
Buffalo Wild Wings that bartender I had.
Oh yes. So I was actually talking to my friend about how we do that, and so he was like, "You know what, man? Next time you do that, you need to just go up to the and be like, "Hey, grill, you want some fuck with those onion rings?" I'm doing it. I'm doing it tomorrow.
Foolproof.
You have to.
Yeah,
Okay. Tomorrow.
yeah, I'm gonna
And
do it
then
tomorrow.
Then when you get written up.
Yeah, when I get fired.
Wait, I thought you worked at a movie theater.
Yeah, it is a movie theater.
Okay.
Oh, it's one of those
I work
dinner
with
things, right?
Yeah, I work
Yeah.
with Justin. It's basically restaurant / movie theater.
Slash-
Yeah. Yeah, we got one of those around here.
We're trying to open one in Greenville. This girl I went to high school with is.
Oh, all by herself?
Well, she has a team that she assembled.
Okay, doing it all by herself. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, good for her. She's going places. I can see it.
She for real is, and I hope it opens up I'm hoping that I'll have like an actual short film to view.
Sorry,
People
excuse me.
see.
Cool.
That would be pretty cool.
So I'm coaching track and field this spring, the pole vault in particular, and trying to get to know my athletes better. And I got a kid, he's in the 8th grade, and it's before practice, and we were walking down to the track, and I turned around and I was like, son, if you could be any animal in the whole wide world, what animal would you be? And he was like, I think I'd probably be a beaver.
Why?
And I was like, a beaver? Why a beaver? And he's like, I don't know. But they seem to have a pretty good life. And I was like, all right.
Well, they do. They make
They
dams.
do.
Yeah.
Make dams,
Yeah, they're
and
great.
they
They're great
swim.
architects, and they have comfortable living arrangements.
Plus, they help us out by not flooding the area.
Exactly.
True.
Seriously, you're just like you're nature's architect.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. That reminds me of a joke. What did the fish say when he ran into a concrete wall?
Damn it.
He said, "Oh shit."
Oh.
Best joke ever.
Fuck you and your anti-joke.
What did the fish say when he swam and ran into 2 people having intercourse?
Fuck me. Fuck you.
Damn it.
Shut up.
There'll be a better way to link those in the future.
I'm sure there will.
I'm gonna keep those 2 in my back pocket. I can't tell those at track practice though.
Sad face.
Did I ever tell y'all the one that dude told me while we were on hold
No.
at we're in the call center? Anybody had told y'all this?
Okay, well, everybody who listens to this on YouTube and on Mediafire will hear it. Good. Go ahead.
This is not a long story. I'll tell it so that it won't be, because sometimes I won't. Anyways, so there's this bass. He's living in a lake on a mountain, and he's swimming around, and he's just having a good time. He's swimming near the surface of the water because it's kind of cool. He looks up and he sees this fly. It's about a foot over the water, and he's like, I'm kind of hungry. I could eat a snack right now. I bet you if that fly drops about a half a foot, I could probably jump out of the water and eat him. So the fish is thinking that. There's this bear. He's sitting on the bank next to the lake, and he looks out there and he sees the fly and he sees the bass. And he's like, I'm pretty hungry. I bet if that fish jumps out of the water, get that fly, I bet you I could jump out there real quick and swat him, and I'd have me a snack. So I think I'm gonna try and do that. So while the bear's sitting there, there's this mouse, and he's like sitting in the bushes nearby, and he's like, that bear over there, right next to those bushes that I'm trying to get to, but I can't go over there now because if I do, then he'll step on me or he'll pick me up and eat me. So I gotta wait for him thinking maybe if you'll go find a fish or something, I can get over there and get some berries and get something to eat. So while he's sitting there, there's this cat. And he's sitting up in the tree, and he can see everything. He sees the fly, sees the fish, sees the berries, sees the mouse. He's like, if that fly drops 6 inches, and that fish jumps out to get the fly, and the bear jumps out to get the fish, and the mouse jumps out into the bush, I could jump off of this branch, land directly on that mouse, and that's lunch. And so I'm gonna sit here and wait for it to happen, because it's gonna happen. So he sits there on the branch, on the limb that's leaning kind of out towards the water. And so a few moments pass, and then finally it happens. The fly drops a half a foot, the fish leaps out of the water, the bear leaps towards the fish, the mouse scurries towards the bush, and the cat in the tree jumps towards the mouse. But when he tries to jump, his foot slips and he falls into the lake. So, do you know what the moral of the story is?
What is the moral of the story?
The moral of the story is that when the fly drops 6 inches, the pussy gets...
Wow.
That was good. I did not see it coming. That was pretty good.
That dude told me that while I was at work, and I laughed, and my not just my supervisor, but like the director of operations of the company was sitting behind me, and he was like, "What's so funny?" And I was like, this dude just told me a really funny joke, and he was like, "Can you like, how does it go?" And I was like, and he was like, "Don't tell me." One of my other coworkers though, she thought it was funny.
Okay.
She and her husband are currently in a relationship with 2 lesbian couples.
That's super popular.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know how that works, but it does.
It's one of those lesbian things.
Those must be some interesting
Whatever,
dinner
kids.
parties.
People, they're kids.
I'm just wondering, this is what I did this recently. Has anybody ever, like, Google Earth their old neighborhoods?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I did that, and I was actually kind of disappointed, because I found out that because I remember talking about this in the 90s podcast about my house, and it had a giant apple tree. Fuckers fucking cut it down.
Ouch.
They cut it down and put a shed there. Fuck them.
Irredeemable jackasses.
Seriously, like, you know what? The value of that house just went straight on the shitter because of that. So you know
Wow.
what? Yep, that's instant karma. Instant karma right there. So yeah, I can't even be mad because they're gonna get a shitty deal when they sell that house.
Mm-hmm.
And they could have had all the free apples they wanted.
See, all the free apples. That's a source of food right there. That tree got hit by lightning once when I was there. That was pretty cool. Anybody else have fun Google Earth stories to tell?
No.
No? Wow, just
Not
me.
really, unfortunately.
Not really. I don't have anything exciting. I just look up old racetracks.
I do that
Places
too.
where I lived. Places that I've been to.
Yeah, I like to just look up old areas that I used to live in. It's kind of boring just looking at the neighborhood you're in because you know the area so well already.
Yeah.
I like using the turn back time feature to see what stuff used to look like. But it only goes back like 20 years max.
Yeah, the problem with that is that the quality of the picture is usually really shit.
Yeah, which is sad.
Yeah.
Very.
Although the ones for
Very
the
sad.
neighborhood that I live in right now actually are pretty good. Like the quality's good.
Yeah.
And they have one that dates back to the 60s. Back when there was nothing here.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Yeah, this whole area used to be nothing but cornfields.
Very nice.
Yep.
Our
and then-
school, the school Justin and I went to, Broad Run, the nickname of the school used to be Cornfield
Cornfield
High
High.
back in the day.
Yeah, because they're there, but cornfields. And sometime around the 90s was when things started to expand. And after that, it just expanded so fucking quick.
Yeah, it's like 90s it started to expand. Went a little bit When it expanded to a good point, that's around the early 2000s when I moved here. And then after that, it just blew up.
Yeah. It fucking blew up.
Yeah.
Explosions.
I was also disappointed because back when I was a kid, I went to a carnival in this town called Bethel. And I looked at the site where it is every year. It's a plaza now for shopping.
Oh.
Shopping mall. No, not a shopping mall, just plaza for shopping.
That's black.
kind of crummy.
Yeah.
I hate when stuff happens like that.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, there was just a giant field, and every year they'd have a fucking awesome carnival. It was the best. I haven't checked the sites for some of the other carnivals that I went to, though. That one was called the St. Mary's Carnival. They do a carnival at a mall. Oh, they do. Oh, okay. They do a carnival at the Danbury Fair Mall, which used to be the Danbury Fairgrounds, which used to have the Danbury Fairgrounds racetrack. So yeah, that was actually kind of cool. They brought that back. I know that they do one in Bridgewater. I know they do another one at the Catholic school that my cousins used to go to. What was that? What was that? Did you just have like? Do you take?
Not really.
Do you take pleasure in Catholic school?
No.
Were you in Catholic school?
No, I was not.
Okay, I was not in Catholic school either.
Neither was I.
I did take CCD classes though.
I didn't.
Mainly, and they were the church that was right down the street from where I lived. I didn't even know what the hell that shit was about anyway, so I'm just like, oh, Jesus this, and Catholic this, and
Oh, damn. Apparently,
That's pretty much what religion is.
I don't understand. I didn't understand it at all.
apparently there is an airport or an airstrip directly behind the golf course I used to play at a lot, and I never knew that until about 30 seconds ago.
Wow.
Oh, I also found out that at the intermediate school, grades 3 through 5, that I went to, back when I was in 4th grade there, we planted a tree. And in 2008, it had been like pretty much fully bloomed, but the school did a massive renovation. Like parts of it were torn out and then redone. That tree was taken out and made into a parking lot.
Nice.
No, not nice. Fuck that. That was a group effort on our whole grade shit. Fuck you, man.
It just shows that they really didn't care about that class. That class are
Yeah, that
those
does
class
blow.
those class were a bunch of assholes.
Class of 2009, they suck. They're not going to graduate for another 8 years.
And what are they even going to amount to?
They're going to amount to nothing because they're a bunch of millennials. Lol.
Whoa.
Lulsies.
You know, I keep forgetting this, but Caveman, he gave us a wonderful idea for tonight's podcast. It is a fan fiction,
Great.
a Harry Potter fan fiction. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it before we get into it?
I heard about this from my friend Alex. It was
God,
one
Alex.
night we were.
It's nothing. Go ahead.
It was just one night we were hanging out, him, me, and our friends Sean and Anthony. It was late at night. Anthony had fallen asleep, and me, him, and Sean were chilling. He's like, "Hey, there's this fan fiction I need to tell you guys about. It's a kind of a sexual one in the worst way possible. Basically, it's a Harry Potter themed one where the squid from the lake fucks Hogwarts. As in the castle itself. This exists.
And we can prove it exists. I'm looking at it right now.
Exists.
But is the world a
Because-
better place for that?
Hmm?
But is the
What was
world a
that?
better place because of that?
I honestly don't know. This fanfic made me rethink life in general.
Yeah.
Rethink everything that life was.
Okay, that's a little creepy. Well, since Siege is the master of fanfiction reading, I thought that we would let him start. It's
If
short.
you say so.
It's a short one, so we can bump. We can bump to like after a few paragraphs if you want to.
All right.
Yeah, this one's super
Hard
short.
number.
Hmm.
You want to settle on a hard number of paragraphs
Maybe 2.
per person? Okay. I suppose I shall start then.
All right.
Let's get going.
On fanfiction.net, under Harry Potter, First Encounter by Lyris Malachi.
What a name.
Yep.
Disclaimer. The characters within the story solely belong to J.K. Rowling and Warner Brothers.
I got that out of the way.
Like most of us thought. But thank you
Yeah.
for clarifying that, Mr.
Never would have
Lyris.
guessed.
Like it would make a difference.
Author's note, unbaited, one shot.
Unbaited. Oh God.
Exactly.
One shot. I like that.
Hogwarts sighed, and it echoed within his empty halls. The students had all left for the summer, and he felt empty and useless.
Why does it have to be?
Let him read.
Fucking patriarchy. Hagrid was often around, but he was usually too focused on bizarre animals to fulfill the needs of Hogwarts. Professors would pop in occasionally, but being a magic school, Hogwarts didn't need much upkeeping. The little he did need was taken care of by Filch. He shuddered, causing small trembles throughout his halls that was barely discernible, except by the spiders and owls. He didn't care much for Filch, wishing he could walk without his squib feet touching his magnificent stone floors. He had long since stopped trying to force his floors open to swallow Filch and Mrs. Nora's hole, so apparently the school is in Tavor. The building itself
God.
Apparently.
being in Tavor. Besides, if he kept it up, he would be risking a prolapsed staircase, and that was no laughing matter.
Prolapse staircase. What the fuck?
I don't know what vor is.
Vor is pole that involves being
I
swallowed.
imagine that would
Swallowed whole.
probably look like
Yeah.
that MC Escher
Say that
painting.
one more time. The first thing.
Warned about being swallowed.
Oh,
Swallowed whole.
Swallowed whole.
okay.
Alright, that's the end of the second paragraph. Who wants to take it?
I do, says T.
All right, I'll take it. I introduced this one anyway.
Iced tea.
That's what I was just drinking.
Is it sweet?
Yes.
Good.
I'll
Fuck that
drink
sweet.
I'll read the next 3 because the first 2 are kind of short.
Okay.
The giant squid saw how miserable Hogwarts was. It was truly that, and he also missed the students, but for an entirely different reason. He missed their terrified screams as he revealed himself, risking them rising from the murky depths of the lake. His huge eyes stared mournfully at his very large tentacles. At one time, he had dreamed of being an actor. The larger he grew, the fewer agents and scouts would come calling, until they finally stopped altogether. There wasn't much in the market for a squid who would split a schoolgirl from stem to stern.
What?
And
Like,
that's
That's tentacle
Yep.
head tie.
and now we have learned the fate of Squidward.
I
Okay.
thought he wanted to be a clarinet guy, though.
Those are all technical terms.
That's what happens when they're young, and then when they get older, they're like, "Hey, I got tentacles."
I always saw Squidward as kind of old though, like middle-aged, like not middle-aged, like in his 30s.
Yeah.
I like he acts like that, but
He's at least 40.
He's at least 40. That's why he's so depressed, and that's why Squidward's suicide happened.
How old is SpongeBob supposed to be?
that's a good debate.
I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna see if anybody knows.
I bet he's whatever the age. Oh God, that kid got a learner's permit. That's scary.
Although SpongeBob's driver's license says his birth date is July 14th, 1986, Hillenburg joked that he is 50 in Sponge years. He explained that SpongeBob is actually no specific age, that he is old enough to be on his own, and is still going to boating school. There you go.
I think he's as old as Richard Simmons.
I think he's as old as sliced bread.
Possibly.
So 1928.
Okay.
That's just me, but
Sounds good.
all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue.
Continuing. All right.
Alright.
He stared at his tentacles as they moved gently in the current. Schoolgirls were out. A plan formed in his mind, and he swam to the surface, hesitating momentarily before putting himself from the water, and ran off his rubbery skin and ripples that made their way across the grounds. No humans were around to witness this incredible trek, and no human would believe his eyes had he been a witness.
Amazing.
He goddamn patriarchy.
Yeah.
Who you bumping into?
I'll bump it to you, Justin.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Before you read, I have to take this opportunity to go to bed.
To go to bed? You don't go to bed. Fucking racist. Anyway. Okay, sorry. Hogwarts watched the giant squid approach and felt apprehension well up in his kitchen. What are you doing? The words weren't spoken, but they were understood. Just trust me, the giant squid replied, caressing Hogwarts' outer walls. I'm not ready, Hogwarts exclaimed, trying to push the giant squid away with his magic. Hogwarts, you're lonely, I'm lonely. We don't have to be. Besides, you can't go around manipulating your staircases. You know about that. Everyone does it, sort of. That's besides the point. I've never... The temperature within rose in embarrassment. I'm going to bump this to Casey.
I'll go slow. I promise. He began to caress a window, teasing it open. Hogwarts sighed, the fight leaving him. He relaxed, allowing the tentacle inside, where it brushed up against the inner walls before settling on the stone floor. He fastened the suction cups to the floor, lifting the tentacle away so that it pulled on the floor without losing its grip. Another sigh swept through the halls of Hogwarts. Oh, Merlin, that feels so good. His rapture turned to fright as he felt the tentacle work its way into a second window. I don't... Another sigh swept... Wait, shit, fuck. Trust me. It'll feel good. Remember this?
Merlin, that feels so good. Was just...
He pulled the suction cups a little harder, and Hogwarts groaned. Do that again, the giant squid complied, and as he did so, thrust his second tentacle in. Hogwarts shuddered, coming very close to ending the fun. The giant squid backed off, unwilling to finish off so soon. He waited for Hogwarts to calm down before sending the second tentacle to search the room. He felt the need to fill Hogwarts as much as possible, and he raised another tentacle, caressing his outer walls, running along windowsills and tracing individual bricks. So caught up in the bliss, Hogwarts didn't notice the giant squid slip in a third and fourth
I
tentacle.
have the strangest boner right now, guys.
I know,
And
right?
I'm passing this to Chris.
Well, if Hogwarts didn't notice the squid slipping in more tentacles, then the squid is not doing a very good job, it would seem.
No, I don't think so.
Must be.
This is incredible, Hogwarts breathed. This isn't even the best part. He held up his two longest tentacles. These can reach farther than a room. They can go to your hallways. I want them in me. Are you sure? They're quite large. Apprehension rolled through his kitchen again. While he was deciding, the giant squid forced another tentacle in. You have 3 tentacles left to decide. What happens if I don't? In response, the giant squid slid a 6th into another window. 2, he said simply and with a hint of warning. Hogwarts could take them all. He knew he could. But what would the other wizarding schools think? Would Beauxbatons allow a...
What? Beauxbatons.
I think that's another school.
Yeah, it is.
Another building. Would Beauxbatons allow a giant squid to violate her? Certainly not. If Durmstrang ever found out, there'd be no end of teasing. And I will pass this to T once again.
All right. The giant squid grew impatient and slid a 7th tentacle into a window, followed immediately by an 8. 2, 1. Time's up and you didn't decide. What? But that's not fair! It's a simple answer, yes or no. Now I'll have to punish you.
What is this? 50 Shades of Hogwarts?
I wonder what the statute of
50 grades of
limitations
Hogwarts.
is on raping a building.
They probably wrote this while they were trying to decide it. And with that, he struck Hogwarts square on the outer wall with a paddle-like tentacle. Hogwarts yelped and tried to squirm away, but the tentacles and his foundation held firm. The giant squid struck him with the other. Again and again, he spanked the naughty wizarding school until he sobbed for the giant squid to stop. And still he spanked. This really is 50 Shades of Hogwarts, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Fucking 50 Shades of Hogwarts.
I'm gonna pass this to you now, Justin.
Oh, God. The giant squid finally stopped, but Hogwarts didn't have any time for a reprieve before the giant squid forced his extra long, spanking tentacles into 2 separate windows. They slid through the room and forced the doors open, the pain only adding to Hogwarts' pleasure. The tentacles were in the halls now, massaging the long stone tunnels. This is incredible! This giant squid thought. He really should have done this ages ago. Every tentacle was in a different window. No schoolgirl, no matter how many movies she made, could hold all 10 tentacles at once. Each one moved differently and with a different pace, driving Hogwarts crazy with the inability to match his speed. He felt the familiar feeling and doubled his efforts. Ink exploded all over Hogwarts. Stop finding his way to the windows. He unified his tentacles somewhat, completely focused on Hogwarts. He must be close. I'm gonna drop this over to Casey for the finale.
All
Then it
right.
happened. Water shot out of faucets, toilets overflowed, and bread set in ovens to keep warm by thoughtful house elves exploded. Hogwarts shook violently to his foundations, rousing Filch from bed and sending house elves and Miss Norris scrambling for cover. Even Hagrid heard the groan of stone and came running. They searched round the castle and through the castle, but found no sign of intruders. Most perplexing was the sticky ink on one side of the castle. Hagrid peered through the dark toward the lake, but was unable to see the ripples left in the wake of the giant squid. The giant squid slipped beneath the waves. Wanting to grin even though his beak was incapable, he anticipated a very short summer before the professors and students returned, so he had better make the most of it. And I guess that was
That was
first
the
encounter.
end. Yes.
That was amazing. I would
That
give
was
it
a thing.
I would give it 8 thoughtful house elves out of 10.
Yes, definitely.
I give it a strong 7 to a light 8.
Feeling a strong 7 to an 8.
I'd give 7 thoughtful house elves and 1 filch.
I would give it actually no, I'm revising mine. I would give it 9 fleet foxes out of 10. Jenny did 10. Review it again.
Jenny Det 10. Review it again.
Jenny Det 10. Review it again. Jenny Death 1. Well, that was
What was it I just watched? I just watched Swans earlier today. The other 10 review he gave.
Oh.
And that was a fucking hilarious video.
Well, that was a fun little romp we had, guys.
Definitely.
Yes,
I enjoyed myself tonight, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
I didn't.
Thank you.
It's terrible.
It was terrible. I'm
I
sorry.
need to clean up after
terrible.
myself after that.
I do too. I think I came
Me
50
too.
times during that story. I don't know. I don't
My
know if you guys
toilet's
could tell.
overflowed, so-
I'm like one of those silent ones where I'll just be like, "Sorry,
Just
babe.
pumping them out.
Sorry, BB. I'm done."
Well, you guys couldn't hear it, but my toilets were overflowing the entire time, so. Saying.
Might want to check for squids.
Hey, Grill. Thanks for a good time. Here's the money.
I have
Money's
to.
on the table. But all right. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you guys
Yep.
whenever we do another podcast. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.